Hello, besties. How is it going out there? This is the podcast validating narcissist abuse survivors, daughters with narcissist mothers, or anyone in a narcissist relationship being emotionally and psychologically abused. What's good, besties? Depending on where you live, you may already be seeing warmer temperatures like here in Nashville, Tennessee. We seem to be getting a taste of spring hitting close to 80 degrees temperature. If you have been using your time indoors during the colder months to spend time with yourself, giving yourself self-care, working on you, keep up the good work. Spring is upon us, and this is a good time to be outside. Being outside can be very uplifting, especially on a sunny day. Today's episode, I want to move away from talking about the narcissist and the tactics they use to sabotage our lives, and talk about how we can begin healing from their abuse. I'm still healing. I like to say I'm a work in progress. I'm not a therapist, but I have firsthand experience dealing with narcissists and have done a significant amount of research on narcissist personality disorder to educate myself on what I was dealing with and how to protect myself from the beast we know as the narcissist. If you've been listening, you know I have gone no contact with my narcissist mother and golden child brother, and going no contact is something I highly recommend. We're not obligated to stay in relationships that hurt us. Your family doesn't get a pass because they are family. My healing journey has consisted of first accepting my reality. This is the first step because you have to recognize that there is a problem before you can fix it. This is the first step because you have to know where you are to know where you are going or where you need to go. If you are continuously dealing with toxic relationships, it's time to let go. It's time to accept that things will not change to be what you expect them to be or what you want them to be, especially if you are dealing with narcissists, because narcissists do not change. When a narcissist seems to change, they may be love bombing you to hoover you back in so they can continue the abuse and the toxicity, and it's always worse the next time around. When you accept your reality, there is a comfort knowing that you do have control over your life and that it is up to you to have the life you want to live. You may not like where you are now or who you are with, but these are things you can change. Narcissists will hurt you emotionally and have you feeling miserable, but you don't have to keep living in your misery. When we don't accept our reality, we're not living in our truth. And if you are not living in your truth, how can you live the life you were meant to live, not being your authentic self? The narcissist you're dating is not who you thought he or she was, and they are not going to change. That's your reality. Do you settle with not being happy, or do you go after the life and relationships that you want? If you're doing what is best for you, then you leave the toxic life behind to embrace your life, the life you were meant to live. Now that you know where you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you've accepted it, now you can initiate change. How do you do that? Well, you have to set your boundaries. We've talked about boundaries in previous episodes. This is an important step. Boundaries are put in place to protect you. Boundaries define how you want to live your life, who you want to be in your life, and what you are willing and not willing to tolerate. When talking to my mother on the phone, most of the time I would end up feeling worthless for days after talking to her. Her tone of voice and the things she would say would have me regretting that I called. She would start by criticizing me because she hadn't heard from me in a while or I had not been by to visit her. My mother lives in another city and I worked, went to school, and was married with a child of my own, so my mother was not my priority and she shouldn't be. I got tired of feeling like I had done something wrong for not calling, when calling is what I was doing. Although I've gone no contact with my mother, I told myself if she would call, I would answer. If I felt it was a genuine call of love, but I would not call her. That's a boundary. Why should I call someone that makes me feel like I shouldn't have called and be criticized and devalued? I'm doing what is best for me. My golden child brother doesn't talk to me, but he will hide behind text messages. We used to be close, and I would do anything for my little brother, so texting me happy birthday is not acceptable to me. If he texts me, I will not respond, thinking he should call. He used to do the opposite, call and not text. But my mother's narcissist influence had him not calling or visiting me, so I don't settle for his texts. That's a boundary. If you truly love and care for me and want to talk to me, call. My brother no longer calls. Boundaries are like a truth serum. When you set boundaries, you get to see people for who they really are. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you. That's why you set the boundary to get these toxic people out of your life. You only want people who genuinely love and care about you in your inner circle. Choose your family. You know, you can choose your family, right? Go back to season 1 to listen to one of my first episodes on who is it that you are calling family. Now that you've set boundaries, you've done the first step towards loving yourself. Self-love, self-care is not selfish. The narcissist in your life will have you thinking this. You have to love yourself to be able to love someone else. The narcissist is not looking for love. They are looking for control and someone to supply them what they need to fill. Whole. I did an episode on loving yourself. Put yourself first. This lets people know your worth. It's true that you have to know your worth for someone else to see your worth. We believe in ourselves, so others will. The narcissist won't believe in you, so don't do it for them. You deserve better, and you will have better once you value yourself. The narcissist spends so much time devaluing you that you forget your worth. If you have a narcissist mother like me, well, you probably never knew your worth to begin with. Yeah, I've tolerated a lot of things I shouldn't have in relationships because I didn't know my worth. While loving yourself, learn all you can about narcissist personality disorder. This is imperative. You've got to know what you are dealing with so you can protect yourself. There are an abundance of narcissist abuse videos on YouTube channels by therapists who specialize in narcissist personality disorder. One of my favorites is Mr. Jerry Wise. He has a course that teaches you how to differentiate yourself from your dysfunctional family system. I'm doing self-therapy right now, but when I am financially able, I will probably purchase his course. His videos are superb. He helps you understand the what and the why, and this has helped me to understand what I need to do to get my family out of me so I can become my authentic self. Reaching your authentic self, living your authentic life is what we want, right? Not the life others want you to live so they can manipulate you into getting their needs met while your needs are being neglected. Let's be strong and live for ourselves so we're no longer people-pleasing. We want to accept our reality, set our boundaries, love ourselves more, and love ourselves first. Educate ourselves on our enemy, the narcissist, and reach your authentic self. This is how we get our identity back and heal from the narcissist's abuse. It takes time, and for some more than others. It really depends on how long you have been with a narcissist. And like I said, for me, having a narcissist mother, it's going to take a lifetime. Have your best day being you. This is best for me. I'm Shayla.